Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and from his bottomless hole, I'd like to welcome you back to Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. We have kind of a lot that I'm looking to accomplish here today, so we're not going to spend too much time dilly-dallying as we have the freedom to do. And instead, we're going to confront ourselves with said hole by speaking with this mysterious woman.
なんだと
足名の底に行きたくば身投げをされるがよいじゃろう。あっちじゃ。足名の底はあっちじゃ。
That does not sound very promising. As a matter of fact, it seems to me you might be stark raving mad, good woman, but we should probably take her advice, especially since we popped all those balloons next to her. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I thank you not? Oh, I almost just splattered right on that. I didn't even think I can make it that far. Well, if you jump a little to the right, you'll be able to land up here and grab a balloon of soul. But if not, then there are other opportunities to catch yourself. Otherwise, you're probably going to find yourself nice and dead down there. But even if you miss that, you can jump up via this little area here where we're going to be distracted by this shiny item. Ooh, a fistful of ash. Yet another item I'm never going to use. Only to find ourselves at odds with a new type of enemy. This is a decaying inmate. They require 2 death blows in order to kill, and it's not a very fun bit of business, especially when he doesn't really seem to know where he is right now. Fortunately for us, fire works wonders. And should you decide to take that approach, he will only take 1 death blow to kill. So keep that in mind as you hopefully have your spring-powered fire flame vent and drop down here, only to have your damn ankles buckle beneath you. Ooh, another pacifying agent. We're going to be grabbing quite a few of those, so it's nice to know that we did not use them in vain. So as far as this next area is concerned, I don't know if it would be wise for us to explore the depths just yet. A ton of enemies have guns here, and there is a mini-boss that is probably going to kick my ass. So because we don't really have any business being here right now. Oh my god, how the hell did that work? He's gonna see me too. That's the best part. Yep, there he is, Snake Eyes Shirahagi. This is bad, because now your friend's probably gonna notice, and I want nothing to do with that. Welcome to Blighttown, by the way. Oh, Jesus. Heavy coin purse. Can I just go and zip away in all directions? Here, let me go up here. I don't think I can even reach that. That's fine. I'm going here for a very specific reason. Let's get shot in the back. God, that shit is gonna hurt. This is what we want. They put another one right here. So you know what? Fuck the items. Let's go and make our way back to the dungeon entrance near the castle. Ugh. God, it's fucking terrifying, man. We already kind of set foot in here at some point before, but now is probably the time we want to go ahead and explore it fully, because this is a moderate continuation of the abandoned dungeon. We've got these damn, oh my god, crickets everywhere, and if they grab you, it's not a very fun bit of business. I don't appreciate being hounded like that, sir. Thank you. There's some pretty questionable things happening here. This does not seem hostile. Interesting. Oh, I see you. I see you on the... What the... Okay. So I know you guys are supposed to drop. And I guess they were guarding this prisoner's note. Supposedly, the fragrant stone is enshrined in a village in the Ashina depths. But how to interpret throw oneself? This is as far as that old Okami tomb could take me. But did they truly reach the Fountainhead Palace? I'd like to know, but it seems I never will. Kotaro, forgive me. Well, that's somebody we have not had the pleasure of meeting just yet. Hello. Okay. Well, these guys are very fucking aggressive and rude. They're just gonna jump all over me. It's fine. I'll get it back. They're mean, but they give like 11 experience each, so not the worst in the world, I guess. Yeah, let's head over here. Oh, and I collected something apparently. Gotta be very careful. Yeah. Can I get a death blow? Oh, you're a critter, aren't you? Oh my god, it's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine by me. Sir, I am so sorry. I can't give you the blazing exit. No, it's got to be the casual way. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, so a good way to get your health back up, I guess. You just combo them enough, and you have that ability. You should be fine. More pacifying agents, they are dropping those like crazy, which is really worrying me. They're also very concerned about these items here. So if I use this, will this do anything? Just some roasted crickets. It's not the worst meal in the world, but I guess it helps. It is a little pricey though. It is, I think, 3 spirit emblems to use, so I find myself at a bit of a surplus most of the time, so I'm not really too beat up about it. Oh, and there's a bite down, which is good. By the way, that's the spring-loaded aspect of it. It does a ton of damage, and it pushes you out of the way. So definitely recommend picking that up at some point. Meanwhile, this crumbling offering tower. Here lie the vassals of the Ashina clan, executed after the Great Rebellion. May their spirits rest. May they rest, but not in peace, damn it. It's a little foreboding. Anyways, this is the arena that we fought that great Shimisen warrior. And, well, quite honestly, we gotta beat the shit out of him. You can climb back up through this area, but just so you can see exactly how this all is intertwined, it's pretty cool. And it, like I've mentioned in the past, it's one of my favorite aspects about From Software games is just how the game feels so connected. You'll go through this hidden tunnel and find yourself somewhere you haven't been in 4 or 5 hours, and you'll be like, oh, it's a shortcut. Most of the time, it's fairly useless, and you'd just be better off fast traveling, which this game has down pat. Jesus. Okay, can't even see you guys. Are you good? I've never seen them be this aggressive before in my life. Okay, well, we have an NPC here who seems to be covered in bloody surgeon scrubs. So if you don't mind me, kill these guys over here first. Some of that on the books so we don't get interrupted. So love that for me. Oh, careful. Here, I'll do this. Flame on! Beautiful. Just to get them out of the way, and there's a red lump over here. Consume to gain red eyes and reduce flinching from enemy attacks, but you cannot resurrect. A red mass is a lingering trace of one who is unable to achieve their desires. Slightly warm to the touch, it pulsates softly. Yeah. Chances of me using that are slim to none, but I guess it's there if you wanted to. Sir.
あなたはこのような場所に何用ですか? ああ、もしや忍びのお方でしょうか? そうだ。やはりそうですか。あの任を請け負っていただけるとか。私は道中落ち水の施術の支度を任されております。早速ですが、忍びのお方、師匠から預かった文をお渡ししましょう。司祭はこちらに。
The surgeon's bloody letter. Bloodstained from Dosaku, the surgeon in the abandoned dungeon. Required, one tough man, preferably a strong samurai or a young, large soldier, such as a member of the Taro troop, must be delivered unarmed. Huh. Alright, what do you think this is? Craigslist? Like, come on, man. I'm sure you can probably figure that out yourself. Luckily for us, we know just the gentleman. Not the Taro soldier, not yet. We're gonna see him soon enough. But let's go and grab this idol, and let's make our way back to the bottomless hole. Like I had mentioned before, there is a secondary character that you can certainly send off in the direction of our new friend Dosaku, but for all intents and purposes, this man's fate is just really unfortunate either way, and I guess you can probably already tell it's not going to be the best going down there in the dungeon, but I'm afraid it must be done.
たどってゆかねば、あの調べはきっとわしをどうすれば終えるのか。忍び殿、心当たりはあるか。
Unfortunately, Sekiro uses his shinobi powers for evil.
ステローに行ってみてはどうだ。
なるほど、あそこか。調べは穴底から聞こえる。ステローのどこかから降りていけるやもしれぬな。ああ、ステローですな。わかり申した。まことかたじけない。
Oh man, I feel bad for this guy, but if you decide to let him continue going on to Mibu Village and you don't intercept him from discovering the source of the shamisen, then you do end up getting a bundled Jizo statue that is unique to him, and I guess that doesn't spoil much, but what you get for this is not good, whatever way you go. So let's go back to the underground waterway and see what's changed. Yeah, man, I don't know. I just, I feel kind of shitty about being put in this very unfortunate situation, let alone how Jinzayamon might be feeling at this moment. Here, let's get you nice and distracted. Oh, I love it. Oh, did this guy actually end up taking fire damage? Because if so, it was a very small amount. Oh, he's gonna get back up. We're not gonna have any roasted crickets here today. There we go. Nice and a waste of time. These creatures right here have a tendency to stumble directly into your conversation, so getting rid of them is probably your best bet for a somewhat cogent conversation. What are you plotting?
忍びのお方、お役目を果たしていただき、礼を言います。あの人は今、ステローの施術上にこれで試しが進む。きっと師匠も満足するでしょう。これは謝礼です。どうかお納めを。
He bestows upon us a lump of fat wax, which is great for higher occultic upgrades for our prosthetic arm. Considered omens of disease, they are known to grow larger as the illness worsens. Ugh. Alright, well, that's really unfortunate.
そろそろ私も施術場に参ります。あなたは役目を果たしてくださった。我が師と共になさねばならぬ。
Jinzayamon, I'll get you out of there, I promise, buddy. Don't you worry. The second I learn how to dive, and we'll be in there busting you out in no time. I'll bring you the shamisen player myself. Now, resting at the idol will advance this plotline, which is great, but it also, unfortunately, respawns these jerks. So let me just go ahead and take care of some of these. There you go. And just because I can, we have a beautiful surplus. That's all it takes. Here, you get the baby one. Okay. So another reason why I would recommend doing this is because they usually drop pacifying agents. So a very good source of those right now. And no. What is going on in there?
いかがでしょう、お客様。鍛錬を積んだ屈強な侍など。なるほど。支度を。は、おち肉を用意いたします。これも足名のため。始めるぞ、ルシオ。はい、どうぞ。
You know, anytime somebody uses the term for the glory of insert city, state, country, organization, you just know that they are up to no good. And unfortunately, we cannot fuck with that. So, one last time, I think this is the last of what we need to do in this area. So, once again, we know the drill. Get out of here, you damn cricks. Oh, here we go. One more here. You get a more dignified death. sliced and diced, but also slightly singed. And you, I love how he also just kind of poses for a second. You don't really get any control after that. How dare you? You lived. No roasted crickets for me, apparently. You assholes. Meanwhile, what is going on? Why are you crying? Oh no, this is bad.
あれはもはや人ではない。
おい、
ああ、忍びのお方ですか。
どうした？
いいえ、何でもございません。忍びのお方、師匠がこれをあなたに。
Huh. A tattered, blood-covered note written by Dosaku, the surgeon in the dungeon. At the bottom of the Mibu village pond, you will find a Sakura carp. You will know it from its red eyes, which are said to never rot. I require those red eyes. You know, you could have either told me this, or it could have been an email.
用立てをお願いいたします。
Okay, well, I suppose we have our next assignment, so thank you. I truly appreciate that. Let's get out of here. We are done for the time being, at least until we can learn how to dive. And we are going to continue with our expedition. There's already a couple soldiers here. That's great. I'm glad we're almost halfway through the video and it's taken us this long to get any proper combat, which involves just sneaking up on enemies anyway. Nice. Well done for not noticing. Do I dare? Here, let's let the spear guy live for once. Kirioth. Thank you. I hope that's it. And man, people are dropping a lot of items. There must be some terrific monster coming up here soon. Got some sugar too, which is nice. More pacifying agents. Holy hell, we are loaded. Look at that. That is I didn't pop a possession balloon, did I? Good mother of God. Well, there's cages, there's boats. This doesn't seem like a very promising area. As a matter of fact, this feels like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland. Wait a minute. I'm getting attacked by freaking fish? Oh my god, really? Okay, well, I don't appreciate that for starters. Also, your friend noticed. Is this honestly how things are gonna play out? Because I don't appreciate just not being able to sneak up on you. Thank you. Yeah, they seem pretty mad at me. I don't know if there are any treasure carps down there. Probably not. I don't think that they would entertain this area for very long. They're more pure at heart than we think. Yeah. Now this is going to take us to a pretty interesting area. So long as, you know, we go and take our bath. There we go. Get some water on us. Get this damn blood off my face. That can't be very hygienic. Also, that fish is really mad at me. Is it the same one from the Harada estate all those years ago? I stepped on his head and then he was real mad about it and tried to nip at my feet, my buckled ankles. Probably. I don't think we can do anything with these jars, these pots, whatever you want to call them. Usually when I say jars, I mean something a little smaller, like mason jars, but these are just proper vases. No. That's a little foreboding. Oh no.
この千宝寺は今や御仏の教えより外れたが、皆そうであることを捨て、死なずの探求に見入られてしまいました。虜となれば何をされるかわかりません。お帰りになられた方が良いでしょう。それでももしこの千宝寺に入る理由があるのならば止めることはいたしません。ただどうかお気をつけて。
Lady, can you make up your mind, please? Am I welcome here or am I not? Is this a place of the occult and like fringe groups who have strayed from Buddhist teachings? Please, just let me know so that I can prepare accordingly, which I most certainly will do.
それでも進まれるのですね。せめて私たちはあなたのご無事をお祈りしましょう。
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Senpo Temple, Mount Congo. Oh man, this place is a mixed bag. I really like the aesthetics, but some of the encounters here are fairly entertainingly terrible, and we'll get into what that means a bit later, but there is a lot in this area that just really, I don't know, there are so many different ways that we can progress. We're getting into the game properly now, and we now have a lot of options available to us, starting with this crying Taro soldier. Another one? Are you okay?
置いていかれてしもうた。みんな小太郎を置いてどこへ行ったんじゃ。ほら、どうすればいいんじゃろう。
なぜ泣いている。
皆に置いていかれてしもうたんじゃ。
皆と
皆はあれ誰じゃ。くるくる回る赤白いお花、たった一輪真っ白いお花、真っ白いお花が見当たらない。
なんだと。
頭が痛え。すまねえ。あんた何を言っているのかオラにも訳がわからねえんだ。とにかく真っ白いお花を探さなきゃ。
This poor soul, man. Yeah, this is the other gentleman that you could potentially send down to the abandoned dungeon, but come on, look at his face. I know it's the same as about 10 other guys that I've murdered with his exact same complexion, but I mean, he's got a pretty badass necklace and he's crying. That's true anti-toxic masculinity, if you ask me. Also, I'm not sure if I can make this. Oh, here we go. Oh boy, overshoot. We have a new enemy type. These are Senpo monks, and they are very crafty. They like to fight via hand-to-hand combat, and they are very skilled in the martial arts, but they will also use candy against you. Yes, the same candy we've been using. So we shall see how that goes. There's also like another one of these poor assassin rats who was just minding his own business and reading out of the Sears catalog, but no, we had to go and ruin his day and partake in his favorite pastime, which is flying this kite. Which luckily there's nobody here to dive bomb us from. Huh. Well, unfortunately for us, Sekiro lacks the foresight to figure out why this rope looks so terrible. I think the ropes in Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace for the PC/PlayStation probably look better than that. You can stick like a little rod or a log or something on there. I don't know. It might just be me, but I feel like that might be a puzzle we might have to come back to in the future, right? Just like dealing with Kotaru. You know, we've spoken to Anayama, haven't we? I feel like we have, regarding his search for an able-bodied person. Because we can send him off in that direction too, but first and foremost, let's try to thin the crowd here of monks as soon as we can. I think, I haven't counted, but there might be close to 15 of them here. Maybe closer to 10, but there are way too many of them to have all aggroed onto you at the same time. Can I do this? He is not the greatest fit. And because there's so many of them, I am gonna just pop a balloon of wealth at some point, but there will be blood spilled, and by God, it's gonna be glorious. At least I hope it is. Yeah, there's a guy praying here. So, while they largely fight hand to hand, some of them will have spears, and they fucking hurt, man. Oh, my God. We've got several more over here. They're just gonna be walking around, praying. That's not good. Oh, no. Oh, that did. Oh, the bubble disappeared. That's bad news. Those guys were walking. I did this in the wrong way possible. Let's have a nice, clean fight over here where I won't get nice and Jesus ganged up on. Oh, it's not gonna happen, is it? It's Jover. Oh, big jump. There we go. Nice Makiri on him. Why are you bringing your fist to a sword fight, man? Actually, fairly viable moveset. There we go. I'm missing all my timings, though. Oh, shit, there's another one. Oh, big jump. Good job. Nothing? He was trying to get fancy with it. I think that was kind of his biggest downfall, was just trying to make it as flashy as possible. I don't think that was the play there, sir. I'm sorry to say. But you can see how potentially getting everybody aggroed onto you would be a very unfortunate situation. Luckily, I didn't pop any candies. Yeah, let's do this. Oh my God, we can hurt each other too. The Ichimonji is worth it. Yeah. We've got a couple guys up there. I feel like there's another roaming patrol group. Oh my God, and they're right there. All right. As long as I don't get the attention of those other guys, we should be okay. Once again, ooh, baby Ichimonji. The baby Manji. I think we might be set. So how many people was that? That was probably only 8 or 9, which is fine by me. Yeah. Let's do this. Gentle. We will go as quietly as possible. 1. Ooh. And his friend doesn't even notice. What's the point in being a monk, my dude? If that is how you're gonna work it. Alright. Maybe he was too concentrated and focused on thinking about the next time he will be able to leave the temple. I don't know. Ooh, there's a heavy coin purse. But there is just so many branches to jump to and escape from. I don't know if they can attack you from afar, but it's just one of those things where it's, why are you giving me antidote powder? This is worrying me because I would really rather not have to deal with more poison at this point. But it's just the versatility and the places you can just find yourself hooking onto and escaping and hiding around. It's just really well done, even if it isn't necessarily on the same scale as From Software's other games. So definitely something to, I don't know, just ponder about for the time being, I guess, as I try to figure out where I want to go, how I want to do this. Grab the rest of the items. And over here, this actually is a drop down from the merchant of this area. I thought you'd be able to hear the crows. Oh, you can. I heard a crow. Not quite a murder of them, but it's close enough. Grab this too. And I just want to grab everything before we go ahead and pop our balloons. But I hope that's everything. No. What is this? Oh, well, there you go. I'm going to be using one of those. And then, of course, you can't forget the old candid nest treat. Yeah, so we'll head down here. All these bodies. And let's pop them up, shall we? Oh, something that I forgot to mention about the ceremonial Tanto that we got at the end of the last part. You need to have full health in order to use it. So it's not really the best thing to have in the middle of combat if you're low and you don't have any health items, just because you can't use it. But just keep in mind that you can't even farm for them because it's the temporary +5 like in Bloodborne. You know what I'm talking about. Balloon of Wealth. I pray for wealth. Oh my God, do I pray. And possessions. There we go. It's a little antithetical to our causes there. But look at all that freaking candy they drop. God, are you guys like creepy weirdos? I don't know if there's a canonical reason as to why you would have that much candy on you. Probably doesn't matter. But what I would like to do is head up here and take on these fucking crickets, man. These things are massive. Just the other day, there was like a huge cockroach in my office and I heard it thumping against the wall and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I turn on the light and I just see it like over my desk and I was like, holy shit, I'm in trouble. So I bought a industrial sized water sprayer for some reason. I don't know why, but it's filled with water so I can scare Ori away if he's getting into my electronics. And I sprayed it from across the room. It was on the, I guess the window shades. And I was like, God damn, that was kind of obscene. And it was massive. I smacked it after because it was like, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna try to stay relatively quiet here because everybody is praying. But more specifically, there's somebody over here that I want nothing to do with. Sir, what? Oh, shit. Thank you. Now, whatever you do, I would highly avoid recommending attacking this guy right here because he is immortal. Not even fire can kill him. These guys, on the other hand, oh my God. Well, one of you certainly suffered from that. Oh shit. I'm in trouble. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, you drop kicked the fuck out of me, man. Well, thank you for that. I'll just take that. Grab all these items. And I guess if you want, you can try, but he's coughing up the crickets. Oh my Jesus, disgusting. And they don't give you any, oh, they do give you experience. It's very curious. Well, our balloons were still active, which is nice. But whatever you do, don't forget to grab this. You probably want it, because it's another gourd seed. Are you good? That's disgusting, man. You should get that checked out. I don't hear very good things to people that happens to. Now, step out here, and why are you everywhere, lady? Are you okay?
蛇垣はの2つあるぞい。1つは生ガキ、1つは干し柿。あっちじゃ。生ガキはあっちじゃ。駆け越えて穴くぐり。生ガキもいでくれよさ。
生ガキ、どういうことだ。
困りごとかい。しからばお米じゃぞい。お米じゃ。困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ。お米はないかな。おちの巫女様のお米じゃぞい。
Well, I'm sorry to say, but that is going to come into play at some point. If you want more, I guess, hints, she'll definitely be able to offer it to you for the small price of divine rice, whatever that means. This little area here is really annoying too, because of that asshole with the dual-bladed scythe thing. There is not one, but two of those gentlemen, and I'm gonna try to take one of them out stealthily, and probably end up aggroing the other, which will be impossible to sneak up on, just because he's an asshole, and he has his back against a broken bridge that you can't access, and he sees you immediately, even if you have sugar. I remember trying it the first time I played this, and I was like, well, shit. What is even the point? Yeah, just sneak on over here. Wonder if I can even get eyes on him. He's like just behind that rock. So I'm gonna go over here. And... uh-oh. They're like, something is afoot. This is not good. Let's go and pop some sugar. If I can get this first guy, it will immediately be worth it. So, there he is. Yes! Oh my god. Beautiful. This guy totally saw me though. Uh-oh. Sir, are you joking? Thank you. Oh shit. Yeah, your friend definitely noticed at this point. Brute strengthening it. Oh my god, wait a minute. Is he coming to investigate? Oh no. This might be my chance. He has incredible vision, but yeah, he is so worried. Shit. My candy's gonna run out. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Holy hell, I did not think it was possible, but clearly it is. I think we lived. I think we did the thing. I only took a flame arrow to the fucking knee. That's alright. That was worth it. Worth it in my book. Sir? Hello? Can I help you with something? Don't fall off now. Thank you. Grab ourselves a nice little pellet. And there might be one other person over there. I thought somebody else noticed me, but maybe I was mistaken. That has a tendency to happen. Not intentionally, of course. Also, over the course of this area, you see a bunch of, I'm assuming, corpses that have been bound, and they're all blackened, and I'm not entirely sure what the story behind that is. I mean, there might be some really obscure text that mentions it somewhere, or an eavesdrop that I missed, but for the most part, there's just an overabundance of bodies, so maybe it's just these rogue monks taking over and trying to reshape their perception of Buddha as we all know it. If we head up here, this is a pretty cool tree, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if I didn't have a morbid fear of rolling around in my sleep and falling to my certain demise, I would probably sleep here. I mean, have the soundtrack playing and everything. Also, there is apparently something clear over there we'll eventually be able to grab. Gee, I wonder what could possibly help us with such a thing. Huh. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I guess we'll just have to worry about it later. And another coin purse. Holy hell. We are minorly loaded, I'm afraid. Is there anything else? I was really expecting it to be more challenging here, because this place has always at least taken an offering of one of my resurrective nodes, but no. That guy came down. That was his biggest mistake. Thanks for the sugar, and I get it back anyways. I just really hand it out like candy. We are definitely going to be heading over there, maybe even in the next episode, but I guess... oh, right. This is how we get there. Nice. Yeah, this is probably a fairly good spot to end things off, but there is one thing I'd like to do. Let's go and snag this real quick. And before we move on, if we head over here, this is how we can get to that merchant I had mentioned before. Luckily, it's fairly easy to accidentally try to ledge hang when you're trying to grab an item. Camera, you have to be in like a super specific spot. There we go, thank you. Because this, my friends, is another crow mob. He says the same thing every time. How's it going, Shugendo? I think you have something I'm looking for, and I am short by fucking 20. Exactly 20, I think. I'll sell that. There we go. Yes. All right, so he's got some fairly good wares, but the biggest thing he has here is the 5-color rice. I would not recommend picking this up under any circumstance, but I have so much money right now that I don't really care, and I want to try it out because I myself have never indulged in the 5-color rice. But I do know that it works like a gourd is, and it will refill every time you rest. So let's go and take that. And I would recommend picking up 1 persimmon. You can pick others up off of the bodies of certain enemies that are coming up and maybe even find one, but so long as you just have 1, you'll be fine. That's crazy. I had that exactly right. If we go ahead and use it up, which I think is just way down here, this is intended to be spread on the ground in recognizable patterns. This is this game's version of leaving breadcrumbs. You leave them there and you work on your vocabulary, how you pronounce things sometimes, and then that's just to let you help remember where you've been, more or less. It's pretty useless, and in hindsight, I probably should not have purchased it, but you know what? Fuck it. This is Sekiro, and my name is Ellison Cruz. Thank you all so much for joining me, and next time, we're actually gonna progress even further, can you believe it? But it also entails dealing with assassins, getting caught on routes, and making our way through Dark Souls-ass enemies. It's gonna be a nightmare, isn't it? Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time.